mercy or remorse. Out of the shadows they came and took down every one of us in the blink of an eye. I'm only alive because they thought I weren't. Because I shut up, clenched my eyes like a coward. Maybe I can make it to that White Spring refuge before I bleed out. Until then, warn everybody you meet. There are organized killers out there, swift and sharp as a knife's edge. They're worse than raiders, worse than anyone. Watch your backs and sleep with one eye open. Or it may just be you won't ever wake up again. Bandits, everyone. There are bandits in Appalachia. Scary masked fellas with no mercy or remorse. Out of the shadows.
And buy you a real fine meal. Hey, Jack, I gotta do some riding. Soon we gotta come to a dividing. I don't wanna continue cause the sign says South Polk, West Virginia. And that's where my baby lives. And I ain't going no further. Hey, don't you stop me now. I don't want to commit no murder. McNeil, don't steal my wheel. I'll buy you anything on the menu. Cause boy, I gotta go to South Polk, West Virginia.
Probably not, huh? I'm not saying you all owe me, but when I got here, the equipment was days away from breaking down. You were all saved from hearing this song, and only this song, repeating. Endlessly, forever.
Times have changed, and we've often rewound the clock since Puritan stopped landed on Plymouth Rock here today. Many shoppers try to stamp. Instead of landing on Plymouth Rock would land on there. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was a look on to something shocking, but now God knows anything goes. Could almost let the word now only used for letter word writing prose. Anything goes. If driving fast cars like the old bars, like the old things you like, if they're limbs you like, if May West you like, or me undressed you like, why nobody will suppose. When every night the set that's smart is intruding and nudist parties in studio, anything goes. When Mrs. in the plane got western and rushed and went to yes, then I suppose anything goes. When Rockefeller still can afford enough money to let Max Gordon produce his show, anything goes. The world has gone mad today, and good bad today, and black white today, and day night today, and that's yesterday. You gave a cent today, once had several chateaus. When folks who still can ride in jitneys find out Vanderbilts and Whitneys lack baby clothes, anything goes. When Sam Goldwyn can with great conviction instruct Anna Sten in diction, then Anna shows anything goes. When you hear that Lady Mendel standing up now does a handspring landing up on her toes, anything goes. Just think of those shocks you got, and those knocks you got, and those blues you got from those news you got, and those pains you got in any brain you got from those little radios. So Mrs. R, with all her trimmings, can broadcast the bed from Simmons, 'cause Frank will know anything goes.
Used to crack me up as a kid, and it sure sounds like they had fun recording it. It's the Andrews Sisters with Danny Kaye singing Civilization.
Each morning, a missionary advertised with neon sign. He tells the native population that civilization is fine. And 3 educated savages holler from a bamboo tree that civilization is a thing for me to see.
So bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo, oh, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bungle, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go. Don't want no bright lights, false teeth, doorbells, landlords, I make it clear
that no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here. I look through a magazine the missionary's wife concealed.
Magazine, what happens?
I see how people who are civilized bung you with automobiles.
You know you can get hurt that way, Daniel?
At the movies they have got to pay many coconuts to see.
What do they see, Donnie?
Uncivilized pictures that the newsreel takes of me.
So, bongo, 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 he don't wanna leave the Congo, no, no.
Maybe 2. How are you? Didn't know I'd be having visitors, but gosh darn it, I'll take any friendly stranger I can get about now. Heh, ain't no way I could have predicted I'd have come in here for a gunshot wound, come out with a terminal diagnosis of something else entirely. Though, speaking of the gunshot wound, It'd weigh on my conscience not to warn you. There's a gang of masked bandits out there. Ruthless they are, with scarred skin and red eyes like rabid wolves. They ain't human, I tell you.
Why even bother helping?
So you did. I told that damn Harvey I wasn't no useless lout who couldn't even open a jar of relish.
I suppose a nice refuge like this.
You best watch yourself out there. Or tuck in here for the night. Everyone from here to Wavy Willards might as well be a refugee from what's out there right now.
I'm afraid we don't have beds to spare for those who are just
Attention, citizens.
scared. We have to
Nuclear
prioritize the
storm
sick and
imminent.
injured, like Lehman here.
Please exit
Oh,
the
I'm
area
right
at your
as
earliest
rain.
convenience.
For the next week, anyway.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, gosh darn it. Would you just excuse me for that? Mama didn't teach me to have radiation sickness in front of a guest. Well, I was, but it turns out they didn't put a hole in me. One peep out of me, and they'd have put another bullet right through my noggin. That's what they did to the others. Well, Doc here says I got radioactive blood on account of all my exposure to irradiated ore at Heaven Mountain.
Technically, it was all the radioactive waste that made both you and the ore irradiated. But that's perhaps besides the point. Lehman is suffering from severe radiation sickness. It's impressive how resilient he's been. At this stage, we typically see fever, diarrhea, dehydration, convulsions. A positive attitude does wonders for the body's health, but usually not miracles. There's already significant internal damage. His symptoms will worsen, and it's too late for Radaway.
Say, isn't there anything else we can try? Some sort of miracle cure or heathen rituals performed on a stormy night? Truth is, I've still got a dream to chase. Never thought much of it, but now I've got the Reaper's shadow looming over me. It sure feels a lot more urgent than it ever did before. I don't want to die just yet.
I shouldn't even be saying this, but I've heard some rumors. A radiation specialist up in the hills, north of the Savage Divide. I don't know what that means or if they even exist, so just take it with a grain of salt.
I think I'm starting to feel those symptoms you was talking about. A little phlegm ain't gonna keep me cooped up here.
Can't help themselves.
Oh, doggy. We're gonna take the wasteland by storm. Let's go find this fancy nuclear specializer. I can make most of the journey myself. Just worried about...
I suppose a nice refuge like this is worth more hungry mouths.
I wouldn't want to be Rucker. I never thought a single person could be spread so thin.
Considering all of the places
Any
that
idea where Orlando gets their quotes?
something more medicinal. I think I heard a protectron bark the other day. Am I going crazy?
Note to the gourmands. Human flesh is not acceptable tinder here. Previously owned loot for sale, mostly blood-free. Reminder, any attempted 5-finger discounts will be reclaimed and paid for with said fingers. This vendor unit is equipped with anti-theft measures. Don't get any ideas, chump. Get your raiding supplies here, or don't. I don't care. You looking at me? How about you stop looking and start buying?
break out your surfboards because here come the Beach Boys with Wouldn't It Be Nice?
Wouldn't it be nice if we were old and we wouldn't have to wait so long? And wouldn't it be nice to live together in the kind of world where we belong? No one's gonna make it that much better when we can say goodnight and stay together. Wouldn't it be nice if we could wake up in the morning when the day is new? Have spent the day together, hold each other close the whole night through. What happy times together we'd be spending. I wish that every kiss was never ending. Oh, wouldn't it be nice? Maybe if we think and wish and hope and pray it might come true. Run, run, will. Maybe then there wouldn't be a single thing we couldn't do. We could be married, we could be married, and then we'd be happy, and then we'd be happy. Oh, wouldn't it be nice? You know, it seems the more we talk about it, it only makes it worse to live without it. But let's talk about it. Wouldn't it be
It's a tough world out there, and you can't always count on everyone. Here's Henry King and his orchestra with Just a Fair Weather Friend.
That you'd stay by me, true to the very end. But you ran away the first rainy day, just a fair weather friend. I had a heart I gave you.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
The wall. Sunny skies had dimmed my eyes. I never thought that rain would fall. Just when I needed someone on whom I could depend, you walked out on me. What else can you be? Just a fair weather friend.
Here's a song near and dear to my heart, reminding us that we carry with us the places and people from our past. It's In a Shanty in Old Shantytown.
There's a shanty in the town on a little plot of ground with the green grass growing all around, all around. The root's so worn, so badly torn, till it tumbles to the ground. Just a tumble down shack, and it's built way back about 25 feet from the railroad track. Thing that's on my mind most all the time keeps calling me back to my little old shack. I'd be just as sassy as Haile Selassie if I were king. Wouldn't mean a thing. Put my boots on, call, read the writing on the wall, and it wouldn't mean a thing. Not a doggone thing. There's just blowing her top on Gators beer, looking all around and trucking on down. I'm glad to get back to my shanty town.
Oh, Shenandoah, I hear you calling. Hi-oh, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Hi-oh, I'm bound away across the wide Missouri. He's a mighty river. Hi-oh, you rolling river. When she rolls down, her topsail shiver. Hi-oh, I'm bound away across the wide Missouri. Farewell, my dearest, I'm bound to leave you. Hi-oh, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I'll not deceive you. Hi-oh, I'm bound away across the wide Missouri.
Okay, do you ever sing along with that, but try and get your voice as low as his?
No, just me.
I can live with that. Oh boy, do I relate to this one. Just me and the radio, here by myself. Got nearly everything I love within arm's reach. Here is Ain't Misbehavin'.
He's one of them. The bandits!
I need you both to explain what you saw and how you found us here. Before I decide it's not worth hearing the answer.
I was just looking for help. Honest.
Help? What could I possibly do for you that your smooth-skinned buddies couldn't hand you on a silver platter?
I've got the radiation sickness. I heard there's a specialist.
God damn it. I told them spreading that rumor would be the end of us.
So you know about the specialist?
That's enough out of you. You both looking to purge your heads. Or just him.
Believe me, I don't stay out late. No place to go.
Don't think for 1 second that you understand where I need to point this gun. I'll tell it to you straight. great. I'm the specialist you heard about, but I can't rid your friend of radiation sickness. Only thing I can rid him of is his life.
Asher! Oh, hush. These are prime candidates for the gift of an enduring affliction-free existence. We must welcome them. Disposing of them would be terribly wasteful.
Now, just hold on a second here. Who are you people? What the darn heck is going on?
Let's start with your question about our identities. Radiation specialist is a bit of a euphemism. It was intended to help other ghouls find us. And other potential. I don't stand late, got no place to go.
You recognize us already, which means we have to use no one lives to identify the rebels.
Asher! Not this time you don't. I have been dutifully searching for those who could benefit from my procedure. Is this man not in need? I'm certain he can put the past behind in return for treatment. Isn't that right? Your name is...
Leave the prize.
Leavin! And I am Parthenia. And now that we're all friends, we can forget Asher's criminal acts and think about the future. You just have to agree to minimally invasive treatment and voila! Cured of all ills. So, do we have a deal?
We're not a crowd. We're not even...
I think I'm in over my head here. I wasn't too close with those folks that died, but ammo and scrap metal. But now you're gonna turn around and say you can save me.
Oh, more than save you. I can turn you into a ghoul, like me. And Asher, stop being so bashful and recognize his boon for what it is. I don't go outside, so I don't know exactly what happened between you and Asher, but it sounds like things did not go according to plan.
Witnesses aren't permitted, which means we need to do something about you
We'll wait for you.
Figure out what that is. Or I will.
Oh, of course. The solution here is that you join us. A safe haven. It's not like you have much choice. So, what do you say? Will the irradiated one go all in on a new lifespan? Oh, no need for a final answer just now, by the way.
We're all alone. Seem like we're living in a memory. That's my echo.
Well,
my shadow.
But if you prove yourself a friend to us by helping Levin, who does become a ghoul, I think we can convince Asher to let you
We
off.
three,
He's warm and fuzzy beneath the frown.
we ain't no crowd.
Don't insult me.
That is,
Just trust me for
we
now.
ain't even
Better
company.
than the alternative.
That's my echo.
The better question is, who
My
wouldn't?
shadow.
By any measure, becoming a ghoul is a net benefit.
You know I've been wondering.
Says the lifelong shut-in with no
What
interest in
good
the
is the
outside
moon
world.
Asher,
That silvery
you have yet
moonlight.
to provide me a convincing answer
That
as to what
shine
we need out there that we
way
can't
up
have in
above.
here.
Courtesy,
Yeah, I
human
walk
rights,
with my shadow.
the ability to take
I
part in
talk with my
civilization.
echo. But where is that
Not
gal
much of a
that I
civilization
love?
compared to what it used to be. The harvest is always richer in another man's field.
We'll
Or
wait.
so wrote the Roman poets. Anyway, we are wasting your ailing friend's precious time.
Now hold on a second. I'm not so sure about this. Look, I am not one to judge too much by appearances. So what if your skin's a bit, loosely attached? But am I to understand it right that you all live in hiding and go out to steal people's things in the night? And if they see you, then it's over for them.
Well, do what you gotta do.
We tried it the nice way.
Here's when
People
I get low,
died.
I get high.
Ghouls. On account of nothing but. So don't you for one second think of us as some kind of monsters. It was people thinking of us as monsters that drove us to this mess of reality. Each one of those is a ticking time bomb. Maybe their friends tricked them right. They act as protection. But as soon as a girl steps outside on their own, it's free range. A home for ghouls is free for us. We don't have to ask a human escort to make a trip down the road. We don't have to watch our backs, wondering if that funny look the newcomer gave us will become a gun to the head. Living out there, the fight never ends.
My man walked out, now you know that ain't right.
I have to say I agree with you.
I meet him tonight, I said,
We're only paying back the injustice that was already dealt.
All this hot luck in this town has
It's clear you need some time to persuade yourselves of the hope. Oh, you do. Why don't you retrieve them and you come back and decide for some but you do become sufficiently alarmed by the...
Okay, yeah. I mean, if it's between us.
Don't take this lightly, simpleton. Living life as a ghoul.
So dramatic. What I need is a radiated ore. I have the base formula here already, but...
Ore? Well, you mean like we have it in? Maybe I know I feel awful sending you to get on.
No way, young lady.
Asher, why don't you go with them? Radiation's already done its thing. I'll watch Lehman, of course. Then it's settled. Oh, this is so exciting! Finally, I can perform glorification on someone other than myself. Oh, wonderful! You won't regret it.
Next up, looks like there's another shaft off the main operation.
Pop along if you like.
Let's go there. This key here will get you in.
I'll be watching you.
Uranium, I'm gonna dig us the boy. Oil so fashioned and gold don't glitter no more. Hey, oil so fashioned and the gold don't glitter no more. Well, diamonds are common, baby, I'll take you the score. Hey, packing up the borough, I'm gonna take a ride. Hey, packing up the borough, I'm gonna take a hike. Well, going to the mountains and make a uranium
distance, and I'll move the mountains if he wants.
There's a tunnel around the locked up tight. Must be a trove of radiated ore down there. You got the key? Stay out here and save your smooth and melted flesh. There might be more fails, just keep them off my back. And don't even think about turning tail. I've been tracking for 40 years. You won't make it far.
Hey, I haven't seen you around here. Are you new on the team? Huh. Well, it's not really my business. Marion hasn't been kind to other scavengers digging around on her turf. Hey, is that...
Just my goddamn luck.
You're not one of them, right?
Sorry, lady.
I saw everything. All of you ghouls. Underneath those masks. Just step away from Feral. Why even hide it?
Guess we've gotten even sloppier than I thought. Look, I'm sorry, Scatter, but you were never supposed to be a part of this. Unfortunately, I've got no choice, newcomer. It's our code, and the only reason we've survived so long.
Wait, no. Oh, God, wait. Look, I spoke quickly, okay? I won't tell anyone else.
Anyone else? How many have you told? That were ghouls?
A few of the crew, okay? I don't know how many I told. I was just terrified. Lehman told a different story. Didn't think you were ghouls, but something else entirely. Everyone's on different sides about it. They think we're exaggerating about a raider attack. You have to believe me. Please.
God damn it! You think I want to kill you? But one misjudged act of mercy could mean the death of everyone I care about. Killing of your crew, that wasn't supposed to happen. Most times, we take the resources we need and get out with none the wiser. But we can't afford to be seen. Because sooner or later, someone gets the idea to hunt us down. I can't let that happen again. So it's gonna be like that, is it? Should've killed you when I had the chance. Now we're all tangled up in this mess. I'm warning you, Missy. We're just like anyone else trying to survive out here. Keep your damn mouth shut about ghouls.
I understand. Just let me leave, okay? You're not gonna shoot me?
Hurry up already.
All right.
I hope you're happy. I'll be tossing and turning for the next 5 months, wondering when the pitchforks will be showing up. I'll stick to my own route, safer that way, but don't think.
Just one teensy chemical reaction and... With that, my dear Mr. Rice, your new life awaits, stored safely away in this little canister.
You sure I'll be okay if I take this stuff? That I can start a new life? A good one?
I did it. Who did it?
I do. Not that any of you listen to me. Got things to do. Is your friend intent on destroying the life he has left, or what? I can't spend all day watching this foolishness. I'll say it for the last time, don't make this mistake. Parthenia's situation would. But for you, the world will drop out beneath your feet. Everything you know and take for granted. There's no hope at the bottom of this well, at least not your version of it. You're not prepared to be something inhuman. No one is.
Well, maybe I'm not. But you and the other ghouls, you're still here. And don't that mean you have something to live for? Even if it's just each other?
You're damn right about that. Going through hell with these survivors has given me the most important purpose of my life. It's given me strength and grit that I was never capable of. Not in a lifetime of successes and failures as a human. If you're capable of understanding that, maybe there's more to you than I thought. Stop wasting my time and...
Tell him this is the correct answer.
Hanst, is your friend intent on... Stop wasting...
I don't want to die just yet. But if this path involves a version of me I can't be proud of, well, maybe then it's better leave this world the way I am. Well, it might sound funny, but it's to find something to live for. People to live for, to make them proud. But I can't do that if I become something I don't recognize anymore.
It's hard not to cross that line. Too late for me. But if you can't be talked out of this, maybe you'll do better than I did. Just know it's not our side that'll force you to change. It's the world out there, and the eyes looking in the mirror at a corpse.
You reckon?
Oh, certainly. Multitudes of ways. But if you're dead, you've got zilch.
You're darn right about that, aren't you, Miss Parthenia? Alright. I still got lots to live for. And it ain't no good giving up. But I get squeamish with needles. My last crew sure would rip me a new one about that. Too chicken for psycho, they said. Well, who needs to go all manic for a man-to-man figurine scavenger hunt? They'd inject every cam they had and then tear apart Huber's comics like animals. After all that, they never did find the collector's edition. Anyway, the point is, you'll have to stick me with that stuff before I change my mind.
It's an inhaler, actually.
An inhaler? Isn't that no?
Why don't you wait over there for now? Your condition presents a unique learning opportunity. So, in the meantime, I'd like to have a private conversation with you.
I'm going back to guard duty. Neither of you can say I didn't warn you.
I'll be forthright. We need more ghouls. Ghoulification cures countless ills. Even flesh falling off is an obvious one, but there can be joint pain. I mean, this is a completely new medical field we're inventing here, and I'm the only doctor they've got. I need data, I need subjects. With application and study, I could treat these ghouls. Maybe one day they'd be happy and more resilient to the wasteland than any human, and you could be one of them. Finally! Someone who sees reason! You are a very promising individual. Generosity to help a friend, initiative to track down a rumor, bravery to face us, and dependability in getting the job done. It takes a certain acumen to embody such wildly admired attributes. And to embark into the pinnacle of modern science, to give up what you know and embrace the benefits of a new evolution. I wouldn't be alive if I wasn't a ghoul. We are built to survive! We can do things no one... Well then, give me your answer. Thrilling! The procedure is quite simple. Just over there is a chamber containing a nuke. You are to walk inside the chamber. The heavy dose of radiation will stimulate the reaction already happening inside. This will be painless, but will likely cause you to lose consciousness. By the time you awake, the transformation will be complete. Try not to panic when that happens. You will step at your own pace then. I will, of course, monitor the entire procedure.
Rise and shine, and welcome to your new life, here, with us. First time I'm seeing a freshly minted ghoul. Except myself. Wasn't a dream. Not to fear, though. The radiation messed up a lot of... No more infected wounds, no more worrying about radiation. You're free now. Unstoppable. And you're going to carry our cause. See, people will try to beat us down because we have what they don't. And they're afraid of that. So we answer by living our lives to the fullest. Grasping everything we ever wanted in life, no matter who wants to keep us from it. Holding on tight. Protecting each other. Doesn't matter who you were before. That's everyone's job, not just mine. I'm Maddox, one of the founding members, along with Asher. Once you feel up to it, please make yourself at home. You have full... Just let me know if you need anything at all.
Ah, smooth recovery. Unless you're growing pustules under your tongue, which I haven't gained the privilege of seeing yet. Fascinating. At some point, you must further elucidate the sensation of being composed of so many small... I need to analyze all the intriguing test results. I suggest you introduce yourself to Jay. She can get you all dressed up for the outside. When you're done looking around inside, you can take the elevator up to the surface. Elevator's just around the...
Ain't it well? Look at you. All ghouled up. You said it. Let's make the most of these newfangled lives. Well, there's a lot to take in around here, so I won't keep you too long. But truth be told, I'm relieved to not be the only newcomer in this intimidating group. Come by again, yeah?
Running out of supplies again. We'll have to ration.
Running out of supplies again. We'll have to ration.
Whatever happens out there, I won't leave you behind.
Only a matter of time before they find us.
You been through Asher's training yet?
I don't
I heard you chose this life.
Anymore.
Can't imagine why.
Before they kill us all.
One day at a time.
You go
Yeah,
under the
right.
surface.
Is that all we deserve?
Guess all this radiation's our protection now. It's like a living... I've got your back if you've got mine. And not by choice.
Maddox says this is home. No room for mercy. Everything I do is for the people here.
Stay on your guard. Anything could happen at any time.
Move as one, bleed as one. Us against the rest.
I should have birthday to look at...
Settling in. Well, take my advice. Don't
Settle
get
again.
too settled.
Well, take my advice. Don't get too settled.
Don't get too sentimental. It'll make you weak.
Quick, clean, alert. No hesitations. One day at a time.
again, and maybe I.
And who are you? A new doll for me to dress up? Or are you one of those monstrous and proud?
Maddox says this is
a new
long until it's taken from us.
Oh, brother. Monstrous and delusional is more like it. Well, Javo, resident stylist, and...
Guess all this radiation's our protection now.
Step into my...
The smooth skins that come blazing in here and melt their faces off.
You are speaking to...
Running out of supplies again.
All done. Move as one, lead as one. Us against the rest. Stay on your guard.